Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning Entrepreneurs Morning Vitamins call. I'm really happy you guys taking your time off to be here on the call with us this morning. I really appreciate it. I know today, guys, Wednesday is hump day, and everyone needs to get over the hump. And today we're going to actually go over the Google Plus communities. Not a lot of marketers use Google, so I'm just going to go over a few important points that you guys should know. And I'm going to actually do a live screen share to show you guys where to find the communities. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce the members of the panel here with us. First, we have this morning Miss Ann Williams. Ann is out there now in North Carolina. She's been in the industry for 9 years now. She's a certified paralegal. We also have Miss Jackie M. Powers. She just joined us on the panel. Jackie's in Florida. Jackie is a ministry of the prisons. And she's a deal site expert. She's an author. She's a wife and a mother of 3 beautiful kids. Jackie's also a certified nurse for over 12 years, and she's been in the industry for 15 years. Now, a little bit about myself. I've been in the industry myself for 12 years now. I'm 2 years full-time from home. I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do. Guys, so I like helping people. I love to see others having success. So as we say, this morning Entrepreneurs Call is basically to actually give us the boost, the drive to keep us going. This call is for all entrepreneurs. Is no business specific. We are broad, so we just tend not to actually try and focus on any particular business. Like we said, this call is for all entrepreneurs. And we want everyone, everyone is welcome to join us here every morning, to boost us, to keep us going. We all need this drive every morning to make us remember why we're doing this, why we're here. So we all should be able to reach out to other and help each other to achieve our success. I want to say thanks to everyone who actually joined us here this morning. Let me go to my chat. Let me see who we have here. Welcome to Casper. Welcome this morning. I really appreciate you. I'm Vaughn. Welcome to the call. Appreciate you guys taking the time up, like I said. You guys in the panel want to say good morning to everyone before we start? Jackie and Jackie's going to be silent anyway this morning. She got an appointment. And you want to say hi to everyone?
Good morning, guys. Hope everyone's well on this hump day, ready for another great call this morning. Welcome.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We know I said Google Plus communities. I know a lot of you use the Google Plus platform. I'm not sure if most of you guys are aware of the communities. It's just like Facebook has groups. Google Plus also have groups. So I'm just going to give you guys some tips on how to actually join those groups and what you should be doing, when you're joining this group, because you don't want to join too much groups, especially if you want to use it for branding purposes. Okay, so without further ado, let's take it on. I hope you guys see if you guys see my slide on the platform, go ahead and type a 1 in the chat box so I know you guys see my slide as I go through this slide. Like I said, I have some action steps here for you guys in joining the communities. Now remember, to join, you don't want to join more than 15 Google Plus communities. That's a maximum you want to join, because as you will actually defeat your branding purposes. Like I said, if you're trying to use Google to brand yourself, you don't want to join too many groups because you're gonna look like you're just trying to spam all the groups. So just the maximum, if you're trying to brand yourself, the maximum you should make is at least 15 Google Plus groups. Okay, if you're just doing it for marketing purposes, fine. Join as much group as you want. But if you want to do it for branding, join at least 15 the maximum. Guys, because you don't want to look like you're a spammer. Okay. All right. Next point 2. Remember to pay attention to how many groups members versus how many comments there are in any community before you're joining it, as this will actually give you an indication of how many people in the group or how the group are actually active. How active is the community? Because if you join a group that's no activities taking place, that means no one is actually visiting that group. So you want to be in mind when you go to join those communities, you want to pretty much look at the dates to see what date was the last time someone actually made a post to the group or the group was actually updated. Okay. Point number 3, make sure you join communities that are very closely associated with the 5 primary networks. That's very important, which is the Google Plus, which is Google, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure when you join those communities, you do your research. Make sure that they're closely related to this platform. Because why? People from these different platforms are going to be active in the group, right? So if you find those groups, that's the one you want to actually brand yourself, marketing, because the more exposure you're going to have for your business. Okay. Go to the slide. Next slide. All right, creating circles. Point number one. Make absolutely sure that you create as few circles as possible, as this allowed you to, because Google Plus actually allow you to have at least 5,000 people within your circles. Okay, I don't know if it's changed by now, but as I research it, or I use it, you know, it's 5,000 people maximum. No matter how many circles that you have a maximum of 5,000 people that you could add. So just be wise how many circles that you add. I recommend that you do probably at least about five circles. You know, make it different names, but pertaining to your marketers, depends on what you're marketing. If you want marketing to certain groups of people, you may want to have a circle for those. But just be mind of the amount of people that you add, because the maximum you're going to have is actually 5,000. Okay, I don't know if Google actually check how often they actually do the updates and change that, but like I said, that's the last when I researched, that's the last thing I got. Is up to 5,000 people you could have in your circles. Okay, you could have any maximum amount of circles that you want, but the maximum amount of people that you have is 5,000. So if you pretend, remember, depends how many people you have in each circle. When you add them up, they will not pass 5,000. So if you get to that point that you have 5,000 people and you realize you can't add more, that's the reason why. So you may have to go and remove some people from some circles, or delete some circles, you know, to actually add more people. So keep that in mind. My screen. All right, next one is make absolutely sure that you thoroughly check out any person you are thinking about adding to any of your circles by looking at the About Me page section, and also make sure that they have a profile picture on them and not some kind of business opportunity or some photo of any sort. All right, remember, others will always judge you by who you associate yourself with. I always say that, guys, even on Facebook, no matter what platform you use, as a marketer, as a business owner, you want to have a picture of yourself. Right? You don't want to have no avatar of your business or of some cartoon character. It's very important, because when you go to these groups, you're going to find people with those type of image, and you don't want to associate yourself with those people, because people do business with you. You know, and when people are trying to connect with you, they're going to look at your profile, they're going to look at your friends to see what you're doing. If you have all friends of all these characters, all these images of business, people are not going to really take you serious. If they look at your profile and they look at your friends and see you have individuals, real people, images there, they're going to want to connect with you, because they will say, hey, this person means business. He connected with business-minded people, because why? They all have an image. You know, so a lot of people, a lot of marketers out there want to put their business as the image. That's just a wrong way to start. You know, especially in branding, when you're branding yourself, that's very important. You know, you want to have an image of yourself, because people want to connect with you. Because when someone goes to Google Plus and they find you, they're going to go back to all these other social networks, like I said, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, what's the other one? They go even on Google. You know, people actually go there and look for you also, because they want to see what you're doing. They want to know if you actually out there networking. You're not just committed to one platform. So when they go on and find your picture and you have the same images on all these other networks, they're going to find you and they're going to know it's you. And they know they're going to see, hey, this person is legit. This person is actually doing business. You know, they would like to actually connect with you and network with you more. You know, because that's what the type of people are actually looking for. People they could follow, and have people who actually train them to do things, you know what I'm saying, to reach out, to go to all the different networks and expand themselves. So that's why it's so important that you want to connect with people with real pictures, you know, no business opportunity photos for their image, you know, the profile image, you know. So just make sure, guys, that you guys looking into that and making sure you guys taking action. If you guys if you have your image like your business, go ahead and change it. It's not too late. It's never too late to start. Okay, it's always good to start. You got to start sometime, someday, you know. So because remember, we all learn something new every day. We're not Googles. You know, everyone make mistakes. So, you know, that's why it's always good to invest in your education and find out what's working and what's not working. I know by these trainings that we do every morning, we give you a lot of tips. You know, guys, put it to use. Guys, these tips are what I'm doing. I actually go there and research what I'm actually giving you guys. So I'm not just telling you guys. If you guys go to my Google Plus page, you'll see my same image that I have on Facebook. It's my same image on Google and my same image on Twitter. All the different networks, I have the same image. You know, guys, so if I change my image on Facebook, I got to go back to all these other communities and change the image also, you know, because I'm the same person. So you don't want to keep different images on different platforms. Let me just share my screen and go to my Google Plus. So if most of you guys don't know how to find the communities, let me go and share my screen. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to find the communities. Google. Screen share. When you guys will see my screen, type a 1 in the chat box so I know you can see my screen. I can't see the webinar. Can everybody? Casper, refresh your page. Refresh your browser. And could you see my page?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't look at the chat. Yeah, guys, if you're not seeing the webinar, you have to refresh your page, guys. You have to refresh your page to see the broadcast. Casper, if you could see now, go ahead and type a 1. Okay, all right. So guys, this is my Google Plus. When you're on Google, when you go to google.com, this is what you're gonna see right here. Let me remove this. Okay, this is what you're gonna come to. Now to find the Google communities, if you look over to the right where it says home, you wanna click on the home button and it says communities right here. You're gonna get a drop down and you click on communities. I even notice I have quite a amount of groups in here because I'm marketing the groups. All right, guys, when it's loading, it's taking a little while to load. All right, this is all my groups, and this is all the groups. This is just like Facebook groups. All right, guys, you go in here and you find, like I said, you find the groups that pertain to you, and groups that actually I'm going to actually link with all the different social network, the platforms. So you want to go in here and actually look at it before you join the groups. Look at them. Look at what they're about. Like example, I'm gonna go into this group right here, so you see, open it up, and this is what it is. It can tell you what the community is about. Okay, it tells you here. Like I said on the slide, when I was going through the slides, like I said, look at the date, the last time someone posted in this group, so you know it's active. That's right, this person posted March 9th. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know. It's just like on Facebook or any social media, you see the time someone made a post. So you want to make sure what this group is about before you join them. Look at the date, when people, how often people post in them, and look to see what's going on, if anything about the different communities in there. Look around, and I'm saying just do your research on this group. All groups you go in, not all groups are good to join. Like I said, some groups are very active, some are not, some are broadly connected with all the different social networks. So just when you go in, you're going to look, right? You go to all communities, and you could actually find, go in the search box and find different posts, find different groups that you want to join. And also, Google going to actually give you a recommendation of groups that you should join, right? And if like right here, have all these groups right here, people invite me to join these groups, right? And I'll go into these groups and research, see what they're about before I just join them. Like I say, I don't just want to join a group just because I want to be in a group, okay? There's no limits to how many groups you could join here, but you just want to be careful what you join. And this one, it says, and they look at the About Me section, it tells you what the group's about. The last time someone posted it was yesterday. And you look through and you see what it's about. And if that's a group that you want to join, go ahead and join it. Nothing wrong with that. Right, it's not like Facebook. When you join these groups, guys, it's instantly, right? You get access to it instantly. Some groups are actually monitored, and they actually someone will actually approve you. But most of the groups here, once you join them, you can post in them right away, right? You don't have to wait for someone to approve you. Okay, and so like I said, just go through and just find some of those, look at the groups and see what it has to offer, what's in them. Most of the groups that have an area on the right hand side tells you the different categories that you could post in. So just keep that in mind. So let me just go to one of the groups that I'm already approved in. Let me back my page up. This is one of my groups, like creative. Let me go make marketing. Marketing. Let me just go to the marketing group. So you see, all right, this is one of the groups, and you can see on the side here, you got different categories. So when you post, you can also select what category that you want to post in. As you see, you have SEO. You want to just do a broad discussion. You post in there, social media. There are different ways, and that's how people are going to find your post. So it's very important that you're posting this area if they have different categories for those posts. And how you do that, when you're actually going to make your post, you're going to tell you select what categories, right? Right here, if I'm going to make a post in this group, I'm going to click a drop down and select what category that I want to make my post appear in. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And the same way in all the groups, if they don't have a category, they may just have a discussion area. That's fine. If that's all they have, you're posting discussion. Just a word of advice. If you're going to post in something that has nothing to do with social media in that group, they're going to take you as spam, right? They're going to delete your post. So just be wise where you're posting your stuff at. If you want to post an ad in this group, you may want to go where it says scroll along. You could either do it in content marketing or scroll along. If you don't see anything here, they give you a spam warning. If you have marketing tools, you're posting marketing tools, or if you are just posting discussion, if you just some business opportunity that you have and you want to post in discussion forum, that's fine. But just be careful where you're posting. You don't want to post a business opportunity where they're talking about SEO or content marketing, I should say. Right? In the member, they have a member introduction. Also, when you just join a group, introduce yourself in the members introduction. Let people know you, because remember, same thing. You're in these groups to communicate with people, right? To connect with people. So just post a quick introduction of yourself, and go to someone else's introduction and comment. You know, guys, comment on other people's posts. It's very important, you know, that you comment on other people's introduction or other people's posts. Because remember, the same way you comment on someone's post, the same way they're going to comment on your post also. Right? So think about it. When you have that interaction going, when you comment on someone's post, guess what they're going to do? They're going to see it. They're going to get a notification that you comment on the post. And the good thing with Google Plus, when someone comment on your post here, it sends a message to your inbox, to your email. You get a message in your email saying someone made a comment on your post. So this is powerful. Okay, guys? So when you come in here like this, I went to this members introduction. Well, I haven't been here for a while, so you see I haven't commented on anyone. So I'm guilty also. If you see why, guys, so I'm guilty of not doing it. So right now, I know to myself I have to go into these groups and actually make my comments, because I haven't marketed in the Google's community for a while. You know, I've been so much focused on Facebook. But right now, guys, we have to reach out to different platforms, because we have people that's using Google Plus that's not using Facebook. You know, so if you're not having results on Facebook, move over to Google Plus. There are different social networks. Facebook and Google Plus is just one. Like I said, there's 5 primary social networks out there that you want to use. Okay, guys. So I don't want to take too long on this topic, guys. I believe we have 8 minutes still. Let me just open up for any questions. If anyone have any questions on the Google Plus communities, go ahead and type your questions in the chat box. So, and if you want to add anything, go ahead and go ahead and do it right now.
Earl, you covered it. I am on Google Plus, but I really learned a lot listening to you this morning about the communities. I did not realize all the different communities, as I'm not in that much. So that's really going to be helpful. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome, Diane. Hey, Casper, you're still saying you can't see the screen. You're saying standby. Did you refresh your screen? Because I'm looking at a webinar right now and I could see the screen. On the way not seeing. Just refresh your browser. You should load. You can't see, but you can see it now. Awesome, awesome, great. I will tell you what I'll do, guys. The slides on the webinar, I'm gonna go ahead and activate it so you guys could actually scroll through the slides and see it yourself. So you could click on the slides at the bottom of the platform, and you'll actually see the slides show up for you. So if you missed it, if you couldn't see it because you couldn't see my screen, or you couldn't see the platform, go ahead and click on those slides at the bottom of the video. You'll be able to scroll through them. I just enable it for you guys. But if you guys have any questions, what I just went over in the Google Plus community, go ahead and type in the chat box. We have 7 minutes going, so I'll answer your questions for you. Well, like I said, guys, it's important to actually go out there and get on the other platforms. I mean, learn these platforms. Like I said on Facebook, you know, we all have that About Me section. Google Plus is the same thing. That About Me section is powerful, guys. You know, it's very powerful because depends what you put in there, you could be found in the search engines. You know, so you want to use keywords. Keywords is important. Depends what business you're doing. Use your keywords in your About Me section because the search engine is going to pick it up, right? And when you have the same thing about you in all the different social media networks in the About Me sections, that's good. You don't want to have something different in Google and have something different in Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter. You know, you want to have the same thing in your About Me section, right? Because when people find you, they're going to read those stuff. You know, they're going to read about you. And if you are told something totally different, they'll be like, oh, this guy is confused, this lady is confused, you know, because they're saying one thing on one platform, and you come to the next platform, they're saying something completely different. So you want to actually remember, branding, self-branding is important. Okay, no more questions here. And this one was just a quick topic, guys. Google Plus is a broad topic, and we could go through a lot of stuff because there's a lot of stuff that I could go through on Google Plus, but today I just set up just for the communities. And when you join these communities, like I said, you get instant access, and you find this. You go in and you search for these groups. You search for these groups on Google. You know, there's different groups. Everyone find them different. There's a lot of blogs out there who gives you a recommendation of what groups you could join. You could find it that way. I also have I did a blog also with about over 200 Google Plus groups that you could actually join. But I'll have to find it to share the link with you guys. If you guys are on Facebook, you reach out to me and ask me for that link. I'm gonna find out now. I'm gonna give it to you guys. But there's a lot of groups you could actually find. You could actually go up in the search box on Google and type in different names, and you may never know what pops up. You know, type in different companies, type in different topics, and you may actually find the groups for those topics. You know, so just be wise. And there's groups that actually for particular topics, right? That you can't just go in and just post anything. You know, there's groups for blog. If you have a blog post and you want to syndicate it, you actually go in there and post in there, and people can actually comment on your blog post, but you have to do the same thing. These communities are for two-way communications, guys. Not for just for you just go post your link and leave it. Right? Post your link and don't comment and no one else posts. That's not the way you build the network. That's not the way you build a relationship. You want to go in there and interact with others' posts. Right? They'll do the same thing for yours. Okay, so if you're guilty of not just going and posting your business opportunity and not commenting on no one else or not one person, you're dead wrong. You want to do that stuff, guys, because people are going to do it for you also. When you do it for someone else, they're going to return the favor. Even though they didn't know you, they're going to return the favor on your post also, and that's what you want. You want people to interact with whatever you post. You want them to one plus you want them to comment, you want them to like it, you know, guys. So you want to do the same thing for others. Don't just do it one way. Okay, this is a two-way street. Make it both ways. Any platform you go to, don't matter if it's Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, same thing. You want to be two ways. Same thing on Twitter. When someone retweets you, you want to retweet their stuff. You know, so just keep the network going, guys. That's how you build a strong relationship. No more questions. No questions coming in. I hope you guys enjoy what we just put out here, guys. Put it to use. You know, guys, everything we share with you is some nuggets, right? Some extra things you need to put to actually help you build your business. You know, take your business a lot farther. You know, reach out to people. That's how you find people. A lot of people tell me they can't find leads. Guys, there's so many leads out there. Just like I show you in these groups, they're all marketers. You know, and marketers, they're looking for ways to actually improve on what they have. So you never know when someone is actually open. It may not be the right time there and then, but eventually, if you have something that someone wants, they're going to reach out to you. Right, so you have to get out there and do your daily tasks, put your information out there, share your business, share your tools, share whatever you have, your training, whatever you have. You want to go there and share that stuff for the world. Share it with the world. Don't be shy. You know, share it with your friends and family. There's nothing wrong with sharing your business with your friend and family. They want to know what you're doing, even though they don't join you. They may know someone who actually wants it, and they're going to share it. You know, guys, like I always say, you go to your favorite restaurant, you like what you eat. You're going to go and share it with 1,000 of your friends. And guess what? They're going to go to the same restaurant and eat also. Same way in business. You share with everyone, share it with the world, let people know what you're doing. You can't have a business and no one knows that you have a business. Okay? Especially on social media. If you're on any social media and you have not share your business, you're dead wrong. And then you're wondering why you're not making sales or why you're not making money. That's the reason why, because you're not sharing what you have. No one knows what you're doing. So just be proud of what you're doing and share the information. Okay, guys. Well, since no one have any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and end this webinar right now. Ann, you have anything else to add?
No, I think you covered it. Like I said, this was something I did not know a lot about, so I really learned a lot. Thank you, girl.
Awesome. You're welcome. All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to come on this call. Like I said, we go every morning 09:30 to 10 a.m. Yeah, 09 to 10 a.m. every morning, Monday through Fridays. And I'm really happy you guys taking the time off to get on the call and learn something new every day. We're trying to share the information. Sharing is caring, guys. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to get on here with us this morning. I hope you guys have a blessed Wednesday. Happy hump day. Let's get over the hump. And I'll see you tomorrow at 09:30.
Thank you. Goodbye, guys.